The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Ryan Garcia, the face of boxing. Okay, so listen, that's what Oscar De La Hoya said. We'll listen to what he said in the post-fight press conference, and then we'll discuss it and give our takes on it. But here is the post-fight press conference.
I don't think Tank's gonna beat Frank Martin, but if he did, he wouldn't fight me because I'm moving up. I'm not doing 140. I'm going 147. I can't make fucking 140. I never even technically fought at 140. I fought every time at 143. My body can't literally go lower than 143. It's impossible. I tried every technique. Can't do it.
The only way he's gonna fight Tank Davis, it's a catch weight. Okay, at 45, 44, just the way they did it to him.
Yep.
Now he's the man. Now he's the face of boxing. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah.
And
Come on, guys.
Derek James. All the credit to Derek James, the father. I mean, come on. You got. I mean, come on. Come on. How can we talk about Tank?
Ryan,
I am the face of boxing, though.
Ryan.
Confidently.
All right, so you heard it. Oscar De La Hoya proclaims him the face of boxing, and Ryan, hey, he doubles down on it. So, Dollar Bill, what's your reaction to that? Is Ryan Garcia the face of boxing?
De La Hoya was like, what are you talking about? No,
I'm talking about Tank right now at a time like this.
How dare you, the audacity of y'all, bring up Tank after y'all just seen what happened. How you gonna bring up Tank after you seen what Ryan do? And shout out to Oscar, man. You know what I'm saying? I agree with Oscar, yo. Like, why y'all bringing up Tank?
Nah, that's real, though. That is real.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is what now Oscar finally is being a promoter. Finally, he's in Devin's. I mean, he's in Ryan's corner like he was supposed to be after the Tank fight. That's how you're supposed to hold your man down. That's how you're supposed to hold your fighter down, Oscar. Oscar was right there, snatched the mic and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Give me that.
Don't disrespect my fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, for real. Go ahead. Is he the face of boxing? Yo, this is the problem. Here's this what I was happening. My daughter, shout out to Beebs. You know what I'm saying? And
That's right. Shout out to Beaver.
Yeah, and all her friends were locked in. They were all, you know what I'm saying? She had her mother calling me like, yo, she want me to order this fight. Blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, order the fight for the baby. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we won't see anything inappropriate, we think. Now, it is Ryan, we think. Right?
You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, her friends was all locked in. When I say the young kids I mentor, you know what I'm saying, that try to prevent them from the, you know, the whole gangs and all that, they was locked in, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was, all the kids. So, to the kids, Ryan is the face of boxing. Especially after what he just did to Devin Haney. All the TikTokers, the people have never watched boxing before. They only watched 2 fights. I know kids that only watched 2 fights. And it was Ryan versus Tank, and now Ryan versus Devin. To them, Ryan is everything. You know how many TikTok followers he got? You know how many? For real. Like, I'm not talking about us. I'm not talking about us, the hardcore boxing fans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the casuals who bought this fight. My daughter's friends, they bought this fight. They bought this for Ryan. You know what I'm saying? They bought this for Ryan. They bought this for TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
They bought this for the voodoo.
Yeah. It really showed my age. You know? And that's what it was. Ryan was the draw. Ryan was the one selling the tickets. We know who the face of boxing is because we're diehard boxing fans, right? So we're going to say Saul is the face of boxing. But to the casuals now, after what just happened and the TikTokers, I'm talking about the young generation who's gonna take this and go. You know what I'm saying? Like they did with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? See what the kids did. See what the kids did. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna take it and ruin it, right?
They gonna look at Ryan as Ryan is the face of boxing. The sponsors, everything is gonna go crazy. Listen, it's the Ryan show. It's the Ryan show right now. So if he want to say he is, he can, because to the casuals, Ryan is the face of boxing.
You know what? At the end of the day, I feel like boxing is great when we have multiple superstars. That's the way it was back in the days. So I don't like the whole face of boxing. I wish boxing had like 4 or 5. Honestly, if boxing had 10 people capable of selling 1 million pay-per-view buys, it's better for the sport. It's better for the sport. It's better for what we do. It's better for everyone. So I hate when people act like there can only be one, right? To me, Canelo Alvarez is a huge draw and attraction.
AJ.
AJ is a huge draw and attraction. Tyson Fury is a pretty good draw. I'm not going to put him on the level of those two guys, but I think Tyson Fury is a nice draw. I think Deontay Wilder's solid in terms of who, if he's fighting someone like Deontay Wilder Zhang, I think that's going to do decent type of numbers. But when you talk about being a star, I think Ryan Garcia is a star in boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis is a superstar in boxing. I think he's good. I think insert Ryan Garcia. I'll tell you who's not the face of boxing, Devin the Dream Haney. He's not the face of boxing. And again, I know people are going to be like, oh, why is he hating on Devin? No, I'm not hating on Devin. See, I hate when people do that. I'm talking to the fans, the keyboard warriors who come talking trash to me in the comment section when I tell them the real. And now that they have to take this dose of reality, they're going to make it seem like I'm hating on Devin. No, I'm stating the facts. I told you Devin doesn't sell. I told you Devin never fought a puncher. I told you Devin was chinny. I told you all those things. I was just hoping that the person who exposed him to the world was Subriel Matias. I'm going to be honest. But it just so happens it was Ryan Garcia. Now, we're going to get into this a little bit later, but I'm just telling you, Devin's a good fighter. He's a solid fighter. But Devin needs to fight. He needs to fight like Jermaine Ortiz fought Tio, to be honest with you. That's how Devin needs to fight. And I thought Jermaine Ortiz beat Tio. So I'm not one of those people who saw what Jermaine Ortiz was doing as a bad thing. You got to win using your style. That's what boxing. Styles make fights. I've been trying to tell people this for the longest amount of time. Nobody listens. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if Vasily Lomachenko moved up to 140 and outpointed Ryan. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Because he's smart enough to know, I'm not going to slug with the boy.
Meet him in the center of the ring.
Meet me in, I'm a killer. If he dies, he dies. Vasily's not like that type of person. So, Devin lost sight of who he is, what he is, and he became like he wanted to prove he had this power. You don't have power, Devin, and that's cool. Like, you got power in terms of like you can keep someone off you if you land a clean one, but you don't got the power where everyone's like, yo, I might get concussed. I might get concussed by Dev. I don't want to. If you look at one of the left hooks that Ryan landed, it was because straight up he had no fear of what Devin was throwing back. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, back in the days, the boxers, Juan Manuel Marquez, Floyd Money Mayweather, Sugar Shane Mosley, they had enough pop to make you say like, yo, if I get reckless, they will drop me. They will hurt me. And you've seen it because they all have really good highlight reel knockouts. All the fighters I just named. Devin has one. In all his fights, he has a 48% KO ratio, bro. Ryan Garcia has he has like 80% ratio. So that tells you everything you need to know. So in the end, is Ryan Garcia one of the faces? Yes, after what he did to Devin Haney last night. And also, like Trill said, even in his loss to Tank, there's no shame in losing to Tank the way he did because so many others lost to Tank the way that he did. So in the end, there's no shame in what you saw from Ryan Garcia losing to Tank. But what he did to Devin, not even Tank has done. And like we said, styles make fights. Tank would have to fight Devin and knock Devin out Although after what I saw last night, um, we'll get into that a little bit later. But anyways, all I'm saying is I think Ryan emerged as one of the faces of boxing. I'm not one who wants to subscribe to, oh, there has to be one face of boxing. It's the dumbest thing in the world, bro. We know there are several people who can move units. Ryan, welcome to the club of people who can move units. I hope you do 1 million in your next fight because it's good for boxing. Salute to Ryan, one of the faces of the sport of boxing.
Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, and check out our podcast on all major streaming services. You know you rocking with Mighty Boxing.